starting lineup for Miami. Bam Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Tyler Hero. Then it's Duncan Robinson. And it's Ware in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Bulls, we've got Kobe White. Buzelis out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Lonzo Ball. And it's Giddey in at the 3 spot. Coming into tonight, both teams are absolutely on fire, Stan.
Well, Brian, we heard someone say it earlier. It's like an unstoppable force meeting an immovable object. One thing is for sure, there's a lot of confidence on both sides. This should be fun.
Now here's Hero. For 3, Robinson. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Pass to Giddey. And there's the screen to the middle. Here's Buzelis. Doesn't go for him. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. Robinson passes to Wiggins. Hero outside. Back to Wiggins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes up on the wing. Chicago with the rebound. They defeated Washington in their last game.
Hey, their activity on defense was terrific. It was just full effort at that end of the floor and a bunch of blocks to show for it.
Well, they did have some impressive numbers blocking shots, and I like their defensive game plan. Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Pass to Adebayo. And he makes it on the layup.
Well, how about the physicality of Adebayo? He is tough to handle that close to the basket.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Giddey against Wiggins. Robinson with a steal. In transition, here they come. Floats one up. Good work defensively by White. The Bulls have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Ball passes to White. Three-pointer, Buzelis. It's hauled in by Robinson.
0 for 4 to start this game. Some of it's execution, and some of it's just bad luck.
Wiggins finds Hero. Back to Wiggins. Outside Robinson. Pass to Adebayo. 6 on the shot clock. Fires it. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Assertive jumper by Adebayo. I mean, he wanted it, so he took it.
Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. All right, let's go to the 2K leaderboard and see the teams who have been dominating the board since the All-Star break. The Bulls third.
Incredible rebounding numbers since the break. They've put in a lot of effort on the glass.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Buzelis. Here's Vucevic. Just 5 to shoot. Fires from the wing. And Ball gets it to go.
Well, that's just their first make in 5 attempts. Maybe that bucket can ignite their offense.
Hero, the pass to Robinson. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. And here's Adebayo. Hits the trifecta. Adebayo's got 7 points in the game.
Well, clearly Adebayo's feeling very confident firing out there from the perimeter.
Ball, a screen on Robinson. It's White with the drives. And he starts out with a miss in this one. And Wiggins has got the ball here for the Heat. Victory eluded them last time in Chicago when they faced the Bulls.
And last time against this squad, they struggled to make free throws.
Hero. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
We're probably the most physical team in the NBA, and it was just knockdown, drag-out fights all the time. Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Back to ball. Outside White. Pass to Giddey. Shoots over Wiggins. And that one's good. Giddey.
So pure to watch Giddey pop like that. The guy can score it.
Hero with it. Coming off a 22-point game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
Look, he kept finding ways to get to the free throw line. He knew the other team couldn't stop him, so he just continued to punish them at the line.
Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
Yeah, he's crafty in the two-man game. Hero getting the space he needs.
Pass to Buzelis. Outside White. Vucevic, a screen on Robinson. And it's Miami with a rebound. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to White, the 17-footer. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
Laser focus from White. The moment that pass was headed to him, he was ready.
Now here's Adebayo. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's exactly right. I don't know any coach who wouldn't love to have a Bam Adebayo. His versatility and commitment to the game are just outstanding.
I guess you don't need 2 hands when one will suffice.
Hey, as long as you don't lose control. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Robinson with it. Now guarded by White. Ball against Wiggins. Pass to Adebayo. On target from range. Adebayo's got 11 points.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Now on the court, your hot squad. Get loud and let them hear you. All right, fans, the loudest section in here right now is free t-shirts. Once again, Chicago lovable.
Pass to Buzelis. Outside Giddey. Vucevic, a screen on Wiggins. Here's Giddey. Excellent D there from Wiggins. Miami leading by 7. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. We chatted about strategy against Andrew Wiggins, and coach put it simply. He said, quote, "We just got to stay on him at the arc on the inside. We can't let him give our defenders the slip. So the defense is going to try to stay as glued to the nimble Wiggins as possible for this one."
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now here's Giddey. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14 and a half a game. And yep, it's good. Giddey's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Here's Hero. The 15-footer is good. And the Heat lead by 7.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Out to the right wing. Ball passes to White. Back to Ball. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Giddey. Now here's Vucevic. Not a lot of room. Miami grabs the miss.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Here's Robinson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Kobe White picks one up. And one thing's for sure, when Duncan Robinson is on the court, he has the greenest of green lights, Coach.
And then he's added to his game as a passer and as a guy who can take the ball to the basket.
Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. And Miami also making a switch. Mitchell's checked in. White for 3. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
And I like how White shot it with confidence. He's reliable beyond the arc.
Wiggins outside. Robinson with it. Now guarded by White. Pass to Mitchell. Now Wiggins. They set the pick. Shoots over Vucevic. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
He's so effective from the mid-range. When Wiggins senses an opportunity to score from there, he doesn't hesitate at all.
Back to Ball. Here's Buzelis. And here's Ball. Picked by Smith. Ball against Mitchell. Ball no good.
They've been just a little bit better on the glass so far, showing their tremendous work ethic.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. All right, Grant, coming down to the final few games now. This playoff push sure will be interesting.
Propelling it to its very first championship and then attracting other stars to Miami. He is truly the foundation.
Yeah, the first overall pick in 2014, Andrew Wiggins has carved out a nice career as a scoring wing.
There's Herter with the 3. Larson with a rebound. Miami leading by 9. On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to Love. Love, a screen on White. From 17. Wiggins, no good.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Williams finds White. So for Miami, Anderson comes in for Love, and it's Burks in for Wiggins.
Substitution. Kyle Anderson. Alec Burks.
Here's White. He had 16 in the win against Washington. Uses the glass on the layup. White's got 9.
Well, as a guard like White, you need to score inside. Force teams to respect you everywhere.
Burks passes to Adebayo. Knocks down the long J.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
The Bulls trail by 10. Pass to Williams. Outside White. And Alec Burks gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Giddey's checked in for White. Jaime Jaquez is checked in for Miami. Hero comes in for Burks. And there's a minute 45 left in the opening quarter. Here's Giddey. And Hero grabs the board. Miami leading by 10. And stolen by Herter. And that's a foul. Called on Kevin Herter. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Miami's gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Herder against Hero. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Pass to Collins. Right side Herder. Williams passes to Smith. Outside Williams. 5 on the clock. Over Jaquez, and that's a foul. Called on Kevin Herder. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game.
Personal foul.
And the Heat shooting a phenomenal 60% on the first. Anderson with a screen on Collins. There's 37 seconds left in the first. Collins comes with a double. Pass to Larson. Now here's Jaquez. Launches it. It's hauled in by Herder. Outside, Williams. Collins. And Collins with the slam.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of those.
Anderson with a screen on Herder. Hero for 3. Drains the triple. Hero's got 11 points.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. It's the Heat. They lead by 13. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment.